Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing another October birthstone nail design, but for long nails. I'm going to be working on my index and my middle finger. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So I'm going to start off by putting a base coat on my index and middle finger. This is the Lofuanna base coat. Doing the product review, I really ended up liking the consistency of this base coat. It's pretty thick, almost like the Model 1's thickness. But after giving this a cure, we're going to start this design. So I thought it'd be nice to do another October birthstone nail design, but for long nails. And also I wanted to repeat again the October birthdays that we have for this month. So last video I gave a birthday shout out to Hillbilly's Creativity and Alicia Glam Nails, along with my grandmother's birthday. It's coming up this Friday. I also wanted to add a new October entry, the Nail Genie SC. You all for sure know her, so go on and stop by her channel, wish her a happy birthday. Again, like, I don't know if they're revealing exact dates, so I can't tell you that, but go on ahead and give them my best wishes. So for this next step, I'm using Gelish Sheek White. I'm going to be putting a thin layer of this gel polish, and we're going to be sandwiching these iridescent glitters in between, just like we did with the short nails. So in that last video, I wanted to do a French tip, an opal French tip, and because we did do the Lofuanna product review, each nail was a different color polygel, so I thought it'd be a little silly to do the opal French tip with, each nail going to look a different color. So I opted to do the whole nail in opal. So here I'm just going to be doing the tip. You saw I took some nail cleanser and a brush, and I just wiped away the excess gel polish to make a clean smile line. And so now I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and sprinkle on some of these iridescent glitters. Again, we're going to be sandwiching each of these in between. So I don't know how many times I ended up doing this, but because I'm sandwiching this in, I don't want a super opaque gel polish. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing a little bit of the Sheek White with my Lofuanna clear top coat, and it's going to give it like a milk bath to these glitters, but not fully cover it. So we're just going to keep following this procedure till I feel like I got enough layers in there to make this opal look. And it may look obviously not smooth because of the glitters, but I'm going to go back in later and we're going to file this down smooth, and the filing is going to cut off some of these glitters, but that's going to create a really interesting moment of the opal design. It's not going to be like super perfect circle glitters, or there's some hexagon pieces in there. It's going to chop it up nice, and it's going to reflect different colors to resemble that of an opal. So for that nail, I had put on some Madame Glam. I'm going to leave the color in the description box below. It's a really pretty hollow glitter. And after I cure that, I did 2 coats of that. I'm going to go back in with this Sheek white clear top coat mixture, and I want to do an opal stone in the middle of this nail. So I'm just marking off the end points of the circle, and then I'm going to connect the dots with arches, and it's going to make hopefully a perfect oval. So now I'm going to be filing this index nail to make it nice and smooth, and then on the middle finger I'm just gonna file the edges to make a nice oval shape. And I wanted to show this because I don't really show filing, but it's important for this design because when I lay down the top coat on the nails, it should be nice and smooth. I don't want you to see like how all the crevices that the glitter makes. We're gonna smooth that out so that it looks more like an opal. So in this next step, unfortunately, I got out of frame here, but just so that I keep these two nails within the same design, I'm taking that Madame Glam Hollow Glitter Gel and I'm going to line the French Tip Smile line with this color. And I'm also going to be putting a line of this gel polish at the very tip of the nail. And again, I apologize, I went off frame. I don't know why I thought I was in there, but I obviously am not, so. So for this next step, we're going to be putting down the rhinestones, which is another birthstone of October, the pink tourmaline. So I've got these pink crystals, and I'm just going to put down a thin layer of this Lofuanna top coat. I think it is thick enough to hold these pieces without needing rhinestone glue. If you see on my left hand, those are the short nail versions of this design today, and it's been on for a week so far, and it does look, all the stones are intact, all the caviar beads are intact, and the polygel that I did a product review for, Lofuanna, is still good to go. There's no lifting as of yet. So, again, off frame, sorry. Wow, this is bad. So, I am putting on these square pieces. It's so hard to use the rectangular or square pieces. It's always nice to use because it's different, but because I like to have symmetry in my rhinestone placements or even the organic placements, it's really hard to just place these rectangular or square pieces and make it work in the placement design. But I thought about making like a frame of a mirror was the inspiration for this placement, and I so wish that I was in frame. Occasionally you can see me in frame, so you get a little glimpse of it for a second. But after this, I'm going to be applying the caviar beads, so you will be able to get a better picture of what I did. Rhinestone placement isn't that hard. It's a little daunting to know when to start, but once you start, it pretty much kind of, the design flows. If you just be aware of, everyday things in life, like a mirror, a frame of a mirror. I've seen so many pretty mirror frames, picture frames, that I just kind of tried to copy things that I've seen. So if you do have a hard time, you can always type in Google images like jewelry or ornate framing, something like that, to get inspired to do rhinestone placement. So what I'm doing now is taking these caviar beads and I'm going to line this whole opal. I want to give two boundaries, one right around the opal. We're going to take the caviar beads to create this border, and then there's going to be another ring outside of this, but it's going to be more like in between the rhinestones to look as settings for the rhinestones, and that would be it for this opal nail design. Now for this nail, I'm going to be doing the same thing, putting on a thin layer of this Lofuanna top coat, and then I'm going to place some of these pink crystals in the middle of this French tip. Again, I don't really know what this is going to be, but I pick a stone that I wanted to use, and then I'm just going to fan out. And so for this rhinestone placement design, I'm just going to use, I don't want to cover all this opal work I did on this particular nail, so I think I'm just going to be using these small circular ones to flank, I guess, the middle stone. I don't even know what it's called. And I think that would be it. And then I'll put some caviar beads and cure that. And for this last step, we're going to be applying some Gelish Nourished Cuticle Oil, and I'm going to be putting some of this on each finger and rub it in, and I'm going to be showing you the end result. And here is the finished look. I have my October Birthstone nail design featuring the opal and pink tourmaline, and that distance is a little too far to see the opal, but here's a closer look. So super pretty. I love the flecks in the opal. But thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again tomorrow. I'm going to be doing an unboxing. Thanks. Bye.